This is Paranormal Short Session 1 by Keith Evans. That's cars going by. That's not paranormal. I'm at the Isles of Rest Cemetery in Carrabelle, Florida. They got some small but really old, interesting tombstones. This one here, with a zoom on, has like a little dove or bird at the top with the wings flying. And it says Ernest Chester, born October 10th, 1907, passed away July 4th, 1936, it looks like. That's interesting. I'm just going to be doing a walk around and see if I get anything. I haven't turned on my Ovilus yet, but I'm getting ready to. Okay, Ernestine Chester, Mrs. Chester. What do you think about paranormal research today? Adultery and group. Let me see what adultery is spelled. What? A-D-U-L-T-E-R-Y. Group is spelled G-R-O-U-P. I don't know if that's answering my question or not. I can't speak for all paranormal researchers, but I don't feel I fall into that category. Hey, Mrs. Chester, I'm gonna walk on down this way and see what else I can see. Here's one in the ground that says Gooseby. See if I can get out of the way, because my shadow is gonna be casting upon it. If there's any ghosts or spirits that don't mind being on social media, because that's where I'm going to put it, please, choose a word if you like. The Ovilus Vb will not hurt you, and I'm pointing to the Ovilus Vb right now. If you don't mind being on social media, I'd love to have you choose words. If you don't choose a word on the Ovilus Vb, then nobody will know that you're even here, so that way you don't have to be involved. But right now we're looking at Mel Gooseby, Jane Debo, Robbie Ward, and gosh, I can't see the first name, but it's Debo. It ranges from 1906 up to 1936. It's a unique tombstone, and this is Webster Gooseby. It says Florida, private, 807 Pioneer Infantry, July 7th, 24. I don't know if that's the birth or the death date. It's just one date on there. All right. See if we got any words on our Ovilus. Just adultery and group. This looks like 4 of the footstones here in a row. I'll go and check out each one of these crosses, starting from left and going to right. It looks like it was cast in soft cement, and looks like it was etched in. I'm trying to melody, maybe. Dalender, or something like that. Looks like the 20th of day of, I don't know which month, 2021 or 24. At least they got a lasting tombstone. This one is covered by the bush, so I'm going to leave that one alone. This one here is looks like a cement cross cast in cement, made from a wooden form. Oh gosh, it looks like the last part says born April. Okay, I see it. Alan, A-L-A-N. I don't know. It looks like maybe board, B-A-O-R-D. I'm going to try to read the rest. And this is another one. It's a cement, looks like it was cast, poured cement form. That one looks like Thomas Loneal, born September 12th or 2nd, 1928, and died March 31st, 1943. That one held up the best, or at least the writing is easier for me to read. Alright, this one here is, let me see what the Ovilus said. Soon. I think it says soon. Soon. Yeah, it says soon. And sun. Okay, soon the sun will do what? Cornell. Or Cornelia Allen, A-L-L-E-N, Ross, R-O-S-S. November 27th, 1888, passed away March 19th, 1951. That held up pretty good, that tombstone there did. But this tombstone has really grown up around it, so I might be able to zoom in and see what I can get. I got the word David. Is that your tombstone, David? Yep, it said David. Hey David, I'm Keith Evans. Hope you don't mind being on social media. If you choose words from the Ovilus, you'll definitely be on social media. And I don't remember ever being dead before, but I've been told the Ovilus 5 won't hurt ghosts or spirits, so it's okay for you to choose words. It might deplete your energy a little bit. Sun was S-U-N, David was D-A-V-I-D, and rate, R-A-T-E. Let's zoom in and see if we can get anything on the name here to see if it is David. Oh gosh. Gosh, it looks like it starts with an E. Let me see if I can get in here closer without stepping on a snake or anything. I'm trying to stand back. It's hard to tell when I'm shooting there. Let me go on this side and try to get you can see the large bush that's in front here. I'll zoom out. That's a large bush that surrounds it. So over here. Might do a little bit better here. Alright. I still can't see what the name is on there. If anyone at home can tell anything, leave a comment and let me know what you see. But I'm not seeing it right now. I think the name would be right in this area here. Well, anyway, David, it's nice that you're talking to me. Let's look at this one over here. This one has some little ornaments left on it. Let's look at recently, like somebody still alive that cares about this person. This says Mother Alice O'Neill. Alice, middle initial C, O'Neill. And she was born August 16th, 1919. Passed away March 29th, 1984. That's a neat tombstone. It's hard to really see it that well with the weeds and the shadows in front and some of the trees growing there. You can see some of the little knickknacks that were left. Alright, David, I'm trying to think what you had told me. Let me take a look at the obelisk again to see what your words were. See if you had any message or anything that you wanted me to tell somebody. I got a couple more words. Rate, leaven, and pushed. I honestly don't know what leaven means. Not 11, but L-E-A-V-E-N, leaven. Rate was the earliest word. Leaven, rate was R-A-T-E. Leaven was L-E-A-V-E-N. Pushed was P-U-S-H-E-D. I'm not sure what leaven means, really. I don't know what you could be talking about as far as a rate. I don't know what 11 means, and push. No, I didn't feel it if you tried to push me. I'm sorry, but when it comes to the spirit world, I'm kind of limited to what I can detect going on. Okay, you see how this is growing up around these. Wouldn't even know they were back here, but riding by the road. Okay. Now, this one here is Richard D. Ross. Trying to get my shadow out of the way. He's born November, looks like 26, could be 25th, 1917, and passed away January 22nd, 1779, so it's fairly recent. I don't really know any of these people or the story behind them, otherwise I'd stay in one spot and try to zero in, but you know, if their energy's gone after 4 or 5 words, you're not getting too much information. This is Thomas C. Ford, Corporal, U.S. Army. January 27th, 1953, he was born. Passed away March 11th, 2009. Well, thank you for your service, Corporal Ford. And this one has a little thing up here, but I can't read any of the writing. I got a little picture. And this one is just a little cement thing over it with flowers, so it's probably fairly recent. I don't know, it looks like somebody painted it. I don't think that's the color, so somebody painted it recently. Alright, what time we got now? We've been going for about 14 minutes. Well, somebody left a harmonica here. That's what it looks like, a harmonica. Yeah, cool. Harmonica. A little picture there. Willie Lee English, Specialist U.S. Army. Born April 5th, 1960. Gosh, he's younger than me. Passed away June 14th, 2019. Well, Spec 4 English, thank you for your service. He might have been in the Army at the same time I was in. We're about that age. Alright. Well, I thank God I'm still alive, even though I'm not perfect. Willie, what was your experience in the Army like, if you have time or if you're available today? No response. Now, I understand. When I pass away, I doubt if I stay with my biological body, I'll probably be out, maybe going to places I couldn't afford to go to, like some of these very expensive, wealthy, haunted locations that, unless you could pay $300 or $400 a night to stay there, you can't do paranormal research there. So, and even though back then the people that had the money had perfect architecture, where some people were living in no more than cardboard boxes to try to stay warm in the winter. But that's horrible, but that's the way it is sometimes, if not most of the time. All right. Thank you, Willie, and thank you, Specialist 4 English, for your service. Let's walk over here, and at least I will say one thing: the grass is mowed. I like that. We have Clifford Butler, Florida, Corporal 32nd 57th QM service, World War II. This looks like birth date might be 1911. I hate to dig into it because this looks like it needs to be propped up from underneath. So I don't want to put any weight on it, cause it to bury it deeper. But Corporal Butler, thank you for your service. Corporal Butler, would you like to tell us anything about your military service? What stands out? What you didn't like? Anything like that? If you're here today. Great. Leaving. Pushed. When he push, I know a lot of spirits might be trying hard to say, hey, I'm right beside you, but believe me, spirits, I can't hear you or see you most of the time. It's very rare if I can, hear you. Very rare. Alright, this is another just cement slab over the body with the little, it's like the little metal, I guess, name tag or whatever. This one looks like it's turned this way, but you still can't read it. I can't read it. Alright, let's go to the tombstone. Well, I can understand. I can't say that I have purchased a tombstone or anything in preparation for my death. So I'd rather spend that money on me while I'm alive. I doubt if anyone remembers me after I pass away. Frank Miller, born July 18th, 1874, died December 26, 1928. An American woodman. He must have been cutting down trees and stuff like that. Well, someday when I die, I would be open to responding to paranormal researchers. If they care to communicate with me, there might be better things for me to do, but I'm sure there'll be some days when I'm not, between heaven and here and enjoying myself and flying around and whatever you want to call the speed of light that electromagnetic energy can travel once we pass away. That's all we are. I would be open to people contacting me and communicating with me. Alright, we're at a tombstone here. Well, Looks like C or G. Gregory Pool, Florida, private, 43rd Reserve. May 2021. So I guess that would be around World War II. I don't know if that's a birth date or death date. Well, thank you, Private Pool, for your service. Let's see if there's anything on this side. Let's see if I get any more words. No, just pushed. I don't think there's anything on this side. Alright, if you're a paranormal person or a paranormal group or paranormal researcher or what do you want to call yourself out there, and you want to leave a comment about, contacting me after I pass away, maybe we can work something up so that you have information so you can say, yep, that's the author of the Hayes House Ghosts for People 2, Keith Evans, contacted me or responded to me. Because everyone responds in a different way. So you almost have to know the person pretty good to know if that's them and how they would respond to things. So well, I'm going to walk over here and check out two more that are kind of out here. I'm sure there's a lot more here. They just don't have tombstones or markers. I don't know if I said before, but today is Thursday, the 21st of July, 2022. Wow, it's hard to see that name. It's there. If anyone at home can make it out, leave me a comment. Let me know what it is. Alright, this one is Robert, middle name V, Melton, U.S. Army, World War II. Born 1929, passed away in 1987. Okay, this is Robert V. Milton, December 6, 1929, born, and passed away May, is it 28th, 1987. Well, thank you for your service, Robert V. Milton. I don't see a rank on there. Out of most of the tombstones, just about everyone has served in the military, which is, that's so cool. That they have a dedication to serving their country. I like that. They did that too. Alright. And many of the graves just have the cement over. You know. The cement plot. Some of them don't have tombstones. I'm gonna take a little break and leave the Ovilus Vb on, and I'll be back in a few minutes with the paranormal session 2 from this location. So, this is Keith Evans. This is Paranormal Short Session 1. And I'm at the cemetery in Carrabelle. I can't remember the name of the cemetery. I'm walking over here to look at the sign. It's was doing this a walk around the cemetery, looking at all the tombstones, and today is Thursday, the 21st of July 2022, and I'm here at the Isles of Rest Cemetery in Carrabelle. See a little sign, Carrabelle, Florida. That's not paranormal. There's a couple cars going by. 3 cars going by. Wow. 4 cars going by. All right, everyone. I appreciate your support. Subscribe, like, leave a comment, and have a good day.